Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a tutorial on this purple and gold halo eye. I posted this look on my Instagram a couple of days ago and I have been obsessed over it. And I wanted to put a tutorial up in case you guys wanted to try it out. So let's get started. To start off, I'm just going to be priming my eyes with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot to give a good base for my eyeshadows to adhere to. Then I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie in a large fluffy blending brush and just bumping that from inner to outer corner in my crease just to serve as a transition shade so the rest of the eyeshadows that I'm using today will blend effortlessly. After that, I'm just going to be taking a white goat-haired brush and blending in Chickadee, which is also from Makeup Geek. This shadow is just going to add a little bit more warmth and more of a golden tone, which is going to help with the gold part of this eyeshadow look. Next, I'm going to be taking this Sephora brand Ombre Velvet Eyeshadow. It's in the color Plush Purple number 6. I will be completely honest with you guys. As a Sephora employee, I do not love Sephora brand makeup products as a whole. A lot of their products just aren't my favorite to work with, but there have been some gems lately. So I feel like the Sephora brand's really starting to step their game up, which is nice to see because their products are really affordable. This is just a velvet cream eyeshadow and it's really easy to work with, and I'm just going to be packing that on the inner and outer corner of my eye, kind of making a sideways V shape, and then you'll see me in a couple of seconds taking a bigger blending brush. I'm going to shade that in towards the center of the eye, but not completely all over. I want to leave the center of my eye completely bare, but have this darker purple shadow a little bit more towards the outer corners of the eyes, just to create some depth and dimension. After I shaded in that Sephora cream eyeshadow, I'm then going to take Makeup Geek's Caitlin Rose foiled eyeshadow. It's the stunning bright amethyst purple color, and I just wanted to bring up the purple intensity up a notch, so I'm just going to be adding that over that cream eyeshadow, and again shading it in, bringing it towards my center of the eye, but not completely all the way in. Then I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek Wisteria and Duchess, and I'm going to be taking a blending brush again and kind of connecting the inner and outer corner up through the crease. Again, I am avoiding the center of the eyelid, but I'm going to round out the eye by connecting those two corners and blending everything out. Next, I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek's foiled eyeshadow in the color Magic Dot. This is a true beautiful gold, and I'm just going to pop that on the center of the lid where we kept that area really nice and bare. Then taking Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Primer, I'm going to tap that on the center of my eye, and then I'm going to be taking MAC's Melon Pigment. By adding the Melon Pigment on top of the foiled eyeshadow, that's really just going to intensify the center of the eye, bring that part of the eye forward, and make the eyes look really nice, round, and big. Once we've done that, we're just going to go back in with a white goat-haired blending brush and just blending everything out, making sure that everything is seamless and that there is no harsh lines. I edited a lot of the footage out of me blending, but I still wanted to keep some footage of me blending just so you guys really get the idea how important blending is. It's really crucial with looks like these, especially that we spend a lot of time on blending, so everything just looks really nice and seamless and perfect. And then I'm just going back in and kind of adding a little bit more purple in case I need a little bit more intense color there. And after we are done with the eyes, we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to prime my face using the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I heard that this was a really good primer for oily skin, so I wanted to try it, but I was a little shocked about how expensive it was, so I did buy the smaller bottle just so I could test it out for a couple of weeks and see if it was really worth all the money that they're asking for it. So I will definitely keep you guys updated. So far I really love it. I'm just not sure if it's that worth it for the price. Then I'm going to be taking my Ride or Die foundation, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Nothing special. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do this by now. Then for concealer, I decided to switch it up today and use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Full Coverage the Weightless Concealer. It is a pretty big deal that I switched to a different concealer. I usually use my MAC Pro Longwear concealer and I love it, but I have to say this concealer is amazing, you guys. You need to try it out. It gives really good full coverage without it being cakey, and it lasts all day long on me. It actually doesn't crease as bad as my MAC Pro Longwear concealer can sometimes tend to do, so I've been really pleased with that. I am using the lightest shade that they have available, no surprise there since I am pale as a ghost. I'm just going to be using this to conceal and highlight all the areas on my face, and then I will take a damp beauty blender and blend everything out per usual. Then to set the concealer, I'm just going to be taking MAC Cosmetics Sculpting Powder and Emphasize. I really like this because it really helps to brighten up the under eye area. Sometimes when I use Banana by Anastasia by itself, it tends to leave me a little bit more yellow looking since I am so fair. Then taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, I'm just going to warm up my face. When you take a full coverage foundation, it takes away all the color in your face, so I like to go back in with bronzer and blush just to add a little bit more color and make me look like I'm alive and not just a dead ghost. I do drag it down my neck just to blend everything in, and then taking my foundation brush that I used previously, I'll just use that since it has the extra product just to kind of blend everything out, and it makes it a little bit easier. Then I will go in and take the cooler brown shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and take my Anastasia brush just to contour my cheeks and my nose. And since I had no coffee this morning, I went straight from contouring to my lashes instead of blush and highlighter. So you'll see me do that later on in this video. I'm just going to coat my lashes with mascara and then pop on the Sonia Kashuk false eyelashes. It's just the natural ones, I believe. I didn't want anything too dramatic, just so that my eyeshadow stood out the most. Then I'm taking the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Tornado and just lining my lower lash line with that. And then I will smoke it out with the Caitlin Rose Foiled Eyeshadow just to kind of tie it in what I had on the top of my eyelid. And then I'm going to be taking another Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow. I mean, really, are you surprised? This one is called In the Spotlight, and I'm just going to be popping that in the inner corner of my eye just to kind of highlight the eye and give it a little bit more of a dramatic effect. I'm really obsessed with Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows. I say this pretty much every time in my video, but honestly, their products are the best by far, especially when it comes to eyeshadows. I really don't think that anything else compares. Even high-end stuff, this stuff just takes the cake. Then I'm going to be taking my Morphe blush palette. This is the 9B blush palette, and I'll be popping that light baby pink color on my cheeks. Then taking Becca's highlighter in the shade Opal, as always, I'm going to be dusting that on my cheekbones, my temple, down the bridge of my nose, my chin, my forehead, as I always do, just to give myself a little bit more of a highlighted, luminous glow. So on my Instagram post, I definitely had a different lip combo, but because that was on a day where I had to work and I took my lip products with me to work, I ended up leaving them in my brush belt at work. So when I was filming this, I didn't have the lip products that I previously used, but I tried to recreate it with what I had at home. I'm just going to be lining my lips with the Jordana lip liner in the shade Rose Crush, and then topping it off with the Milani new matte lipsticks. This one's going to be number 61 in the shade Naked. I am obsessed with these matte lipsticks. Milani's got some pretty good stuff, so if you guys haven't checked that stuff out, I highly recommend it. They're really affordable. I'm not a makeup snob when it comes to drugstore products. I definitely think that there's some good finds out there. You just kind of have to search a little bit harder, but yeah, definitely do not let these go without being in your makeup collection. You need them in your life. You'll thank me later. And that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun creating this look. If you guys want to see any more looks like this, or if you guys have any requests, please leave it down below in the comment section. I love reading your guys' comments. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.